Alright, what's up guys? I am at the Hong Kong International Airport on my way back home from Hong Kong back to San Francisco. I know it's sad, but this trip has to come to an end at some point. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to give you guys some quick tips while I'm in Hong Kong right now, because whenever I travel, I'm always looking for what are the things I need to know before coming to a certain country. What should I bring? Where should I go? Where should I stay? So let's start off with number one is the immigration. It's very easy here. You don't need a visa. It's very busy airports, but so I would say if you come here later in the afternoon or mid-afternoon, it's gonna be very busy. The lines are gonna be very long, but if you come here like pretty late at night, it was pretty quick. There's hardly any lines, so just be aware of that. One thing to really quickly note is your airline should be giving you this form, but you do need a departure and arrival form. They don't give you a customs form, rather a departure and arrival form, which you just fill out your airline information as you normally would for a customs form, and then you give that to the immigration. If the airline did not give you one, I would say when you're in line, especially when it's a long line, there's going to be some kiosk area along the line where you can pick up those forms, and just make sure you have that ready right before you go to immigration, because otherwise they're going to send you right back. If you're leaving Hong Kong and you already get past security, you still need to go through immigration again as you're exiting. It's just after security, at least in Terminal 1, where most airlines are at, by the way, especially international flights. So Terminal 1, after you go through the security checkpoint, there's kind of the immigration line. There's two options. You go through regular immigration, where you wait in line, you go talk to a person, you give them your passport and whatnot. But at the very right-hand side, it's what's called Smart Departures. And I didn't know what it was, but I just tried it out today. Basically what you do is you just take your passport, and it's this little kiosk, and you just slide it in, and it'll read your passport information, and then you're going to pass through a gate, after which there's going to be a second gate right after that, in which case they're just going to take your picture, and there's also a fingerprint scanner. I don't think you necessarily need to put your fingerprint there, but I put it there anyway. But then they just take a picture of you. Once they take a picture of you, and you just walk right through and you're done. I thought it was very easy. A lot of people were uncertain about it. That's why the lines were shorter. I think the only thing you need to have to be able to use it is that you're over the age of 11, and you need to have your valid passport with you. It didn't even check for the boarding pass, so I recommend it. Try it out. If it fails, then you just go through the regular immigration line. But it's way more efficient. I got through it in like 2 minutes or less. All right, so number two, currency. Everything here is revolves around just cash, specifically Hong Kong dollars. The exchange rate to US dollar is about 7.8 to $1 US. So as far as how much to get out, it's really up to you how much shopping you want to do. I say think about it, how much you would spend on items in the US. It's kind of similar here. So a cup of coffee would be about 25 Hong Kong dollars, which is equivalent to about $350 US. Meals, I would say, is slightly cheaper. I can get like a nice meal for about 30 to 50 Hong Kong dollars. So it's not too bad here. But as far as where to get your money, I always recommend just going to an ATM, especially if you have a card like Capital One. This is not a plug, but if you have a Capital One card, there's no fee when you do the ATM transaction. So I was using the Bank of China Hong Kong here for all my withdrawals, and I got the 7.8 rate to $1 US, and without any fees. So that was very helpful. That was the best exchange rate I got. But if not, if you go to the airport and then you go to the currency exchange, it's going to be a very bad conversion rate. So I highly recommend getting a card without any transaction fees, whether it be Capital One or some other online bank. So next, number three, is trains and tickets. So really, the largest mode of transportation here is really trains. Even from the airport, I'm going to post a link below of how I got from the airport to the hotel area, which is in Mongkok. I took the train from airport to Kowloon station, and then from there was a free shuttle. Once you're actually downtown, everything revolves around the train. I'm gonna post a video here on how to get through the train. It's pretty easy. Basically, you go to a little kiosk, and there's more of the regular MTA trains, not the actual airport one. But the downtown trains are very easy. The MTA, you just go to the kiosk and you basically look at a map of where you're trying to go. And once you figure it out, it doesn't look like you can press it, but you just press the sit or the train stop where you want to go. It does not look like a button, it just looks like a map. But if you actually press it, it'll work, and it'll tell you how much money you need to put in. And so once you have it, you go through the ticket gate, and you just tap the card onto it, and then you pass through. And when you're getting on the train, similar to most Asian countries, you wait on the left and right hand side of the door, let other people outside first, and then you walk in. And then once you are getting out of the actual train itself, the train station, so if you have the temporary cards, which we should get at the kiosk, as you're leaving, you insert it into the slot and then you exit, so it keeps the card. You don't get to keep it. There are cards you can get. I think it's called the octopus card, where you can just keep reloading it. I didn't try it out. If you do know, put in the comment below, because I didn't get to try it out. I wasn't here long enough, but next time I may look at that, just so I don't have to keep buying tickets every time, and I can just reload it. So other modes of transportation, number 4, really just obviously walking, but there are buses. I'm going to post a link below of the different shuttles that are available, and it's all free. Also, if you're a hotel, most likely it will have a free shuttle. Just be mindful that those shuttles get very full, so if you're looking for a specific time schedule to get on the shuttle, just be there about 10 to 15 minutes early, because it does get full. And once those are full, and there's no more seats left, they're not going to let you in, so you have to wait another hour to get on that shuttle. And then lastly, I didn't try it out, but it looks like there are Ubers available in Hong Kong. I didn't get to try it out, but if you do, maybe put in the comment below and tell me how it is. Alright, number 5, where to stay. I stayed in Mongkok area, next to near Kowloon area as well. I'm going to post a link of where I stayed. There was a lot of places to eat and see over there. If you stay in that area, it's relatively affordable, maybe about $100 a night. And then if you want to go somewhere else, it's very easy to just get to the train stations from there. So where to eat? There's just tons and tons and tons of restaurants everywhere. For me personally, I did a lot of like street food, and you'll find a lot of that near where the markets are. I had a lot of different street foods, from like grilled octopus, grilled squid, the chicken wing stuffed with like rice and sausage. That was amazing, by the way. And just a lot of different things you may find normally in markets, like takoyaki and some other ones that you may not be as familiar with. So it's just really interesting, a lot of variety. I'd recommend that. Other than that, there's just a lot of different restaurants, just like that are everywhere. So just walk around, check it out, and if you don't know what you want to eat, ask the concierge at your hotel. I'm sure they have good recommendations for you. So just again, explore and see what it is you can find. That's what I did, without a plan. And then if something looked good, just walk in and go sit down. All right, next is where to shop. So there's just markets all over Hong Kong. Anywhere you walk, there's gonna be something to buy. I would say one of the cooler places I want to go shopping by is the ladies' market, and I'm gonna post the link of where it is below. It's basically 4 blocks it's just one street, the length of 4 blocks, and it's a really tight space, but it's just markets on markets on markets, and they sell just anything you can imagine. The nice thing is you can bargain there. I got some sunglasses. They started off at $250. I got them down to 100 Hong Kong dollars. So just be mindful of how to negotiate there. I would say have a mindset of what price you value whatever item you're trying to buy before coming in there, and think about it in Hong Kong dollars, because that's what they're going to give you as far as price, because you don't want to be standing there. They give you a certain price, and then you need like 2-3 minutes to think about how much you want to pay for it. So just be ready for that. And lastly is what to wear. I'm here in December, so it's kind of a swing. Some days were really, pretty hot, but then there's some days where it's chilly. I would always say, what I would recommend at least for when I'm here in December, is wear jeans or some kind of, I don't recommend wearing shorts, and then just wear a t-shirt or a light shirt, and then just bring with you an extra layer, maybe a hoodie like I'm wearing right now, or a light coat, because it can get pretty hot in the morning, but then by the evening it can get kind of chilly. So just be mindful of that. So I think that's my top 10. And lastly, as always, just a separate quick tip, Hong Kong Airport. There are several lounges if you have Priority Pass and American Express Platinum. There is a Centurion Lounge here which just opened in October of 2017, so brand new. It's near Gate 60. If you're going to come here in Terminal 1. There are also, if you have Priority Pass, there's Plaza Premium. There's 3 of them. There's 1 in Terminal 2 and then 2 in Terminal 1. I've only been to 1 of them in Terminal 1. It was okay. So, but I prefer the Centurion Lounge here. So that's just the last quick tip there. So other than that, if you have other suggestions and comments or questions, let me know. I didn't get to spend too much time here in Hong Kong, so I can't really go over every single tip that I can imagine. But if you have something you want to know, or if you have suggestions for me for next time that I come here, please put in the comment below. Hopefully this has helped you, because now I know that when I come here next, I'm certainly going to be thinking about these things before coming here and while I am here. So if this helps you, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next country.